What's up guys, fall is finally here, which means we get to now wear these bold lip colors and those beautiful warm eye looks, and I'm so excited about it. Today I'm bringing to you this fall makeup tutorial that I have on my face right now. If the lip color is a little bit too bold for you and a little bit too out there, you can totally substitute it for something more nude, pink and glossy. I'll show you guys later on in the video what that kind of looks like, so you guys get to choose. I also didn't put any fake eyelashes on because I wanted the main focus to be on my bold lips today, so I hope you guys enjoy this look, and without further ado, let's jump into the video. Okay, so we're going to start off with tying our hair back so that our hair isn't all over our face while we're doing our makeup, which is super important. Next, I'm applying Maybelline's Baby Face Primer to smooth out the texture of my skin to give me a flawless finish, warming it up between my fingers, then wiping it all over my face, making sure I'm super gentle and I'm not tugging anywhere. Next, I'm using this Lumi primer to give myself a beautiful glow from within. Next, I'm spritzing some MAC Fix Plus all over my face to give myself that extra hydration. Now it's time for foundation, so I'm using L'Oreal's True Match Lumi Foundation. Love this stuff, it gives me such a beautiful glow, and I'm dotting this all around my face using a Real Techniques foundation brush. I'm now going to use a damp beauty blender, and I'm going to blend this foundation all around my face, not forgetting my neck so that my face and my neck both match. I'm now using the Maybelline Agey Wine Concealer, and I'm using this to conceal as well as highlight. So I'm first starting out by drawing these upside down triangles underneath my eyes, and I'm also going to use this to highlight my chin, the bridge of my nose, as well as my forehead. I'm then going to go back in with my beauty blender and blend this concealer out until it's blended flawlessly. I'm now using the Mercier setting powder, and I'm going to set my under eyes as well as all the concealer so that does not crease, and then I'm going to take a big powder brush, and I'm also going to set the rest of my face. I'm going to use Benefit's Hoola bronzer to bronze up as well as contour my face to give myself that sun-kissed glow and to look a little bit more tan than I really am. Next up, I'm using Milani's Luminous blush as well as that Real Techniques all-over face brush to give my cheeks that rosy tint. I'm going to be using two different highlighters for this look. The first one's MAC Soft and Gentle. The second one that I'm going to be layering on top of that is that middle highlight from that Urban Decay Face Trio palette. I love to layer my highlights because I feel like it just makes it shine even brighter. Okay, now it's time for the eye. So for this look, I'm going to be using the Morphe 35O palette, and I chose to use this palette because I know that a lot of you guys have it. So I'm first blending the two orange shades into my crease using a MAC 224 brush and giving myself a nice buffed out orange look. Next, I'm grabbing those two brown shades in the palette, and I'm going to be using a MAC 217 brush to kind of blend these out on the outside of my eye. In my opinion, the more browns that you use in the look, the more dimension it's going to give, the bigger your eyes will look. Next, for my favorite part, I'm going to be taking this pigment by MAC called Tan. This is a beautiful golden, really bronzy shade. So we're going to be using Fix Plus to give this pigment a bit more intensity. We're going to dip it into the pigment and start pressing this onto the eye using this flat brush by MAC. I like to make sure this pigment is nicely smoothed and blended because sometimes if there's too much of this pigment on the eye, it can come kind of chunky. So I just like to make sure that it's very smooth. I'm now wiping away the fallout underneath my eyes using this Real Techniques setting brush. Now I'm going in my Morphe 35O palette and grabbing this warm brown, and I'm going to be once again blending that on the outer part of my eye with a 217 brush by MAC. Now I'm grabbing this darker, warmer chocolate brown color and I'm blending this out on the outer corner of the eye, keeping this a little bit lower than the past two shades because I want to keep the dark colors really low. I want to keep this look very soft so that all the attention's on the lips and not so much the eyes. Grabbing an even darker brown, I'm going to be repeating those same steps. I wanted the color a little bit more dark and a little bit more concentrated on the outer part of the eye, so I'm grabbing this little definer brush and I'm concentrating this color on the outer V of the eye and I'm blending it out a little bit. Now I'm going back in with my 217 brush and making sure there are no harsh lines and I'm blending everything out. I'm grabbing this light shimmery color in the palette and I'm going to be highlighting my inner corners as well as my brow bones. Now for my lower lash line, I'm going to grab those two lighter brown shades and I'm going to smudge those underneath my lash line, not taking this too low. I want to keep this pretty soft. Now grabbing this warmer brown, I'm going to be doing the same steps, layering this brown on top of the other ones we laid down before. I'm now grabbing this gold shade in the palette and I'm going to put this more on the inner part of my lower lash line, and this really complements the tan pigment that we put on top. Then I'm grabbing this darker brown in the palette and I'm going to be using a flat shader brush and I'm going to focus this on the outer part of my lower lash line to add a little bit more dimension. My inner corners weren't as bright as I would have liked them to be, so I'm using this MAC highlighter in Soft and Gentle and I'm going to be going back over my inner corners and my brow bone to make them a little bit more bright. Now I'm using a white eyeliner and I'm going to be doing my inner rim of the eye. You can use a brown or a black if you want, but like I said, I want to keep this look super soft, so I'm using a white to open up my eyes a little bit. I'm using two mascaras for this look, both by L'Oreal. I'm using the Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara as well as a telescopic mascara for my lower lash. Now the Voluminous Carbon Black tends to clump up on me, so I'm only going to do one layer of it to prevent it from clumping. And voila, these are the finished eyes. They're very, very soft and bronzed. Now let's move on to the lips. Here's an alternative to the dark vampy lip if it's a little bit too much for you. So I'm using this light pink gloss from Victoria's Secret, which is gonna give me a soft and pretty look. And this is your finished product if you just want to do the soft pink and nude lip. But if you do want to rock that dark vampy lip for fall, well, here's my lip combo. So I'm using this dark purple lip liner, and then I'm going to be using Milani's Sangria matte lipstick on top of it. And that's it, guys. So this is the finished look. That's it for today's video, guys. I really hope that you guys enjoy this tutorial. All the products that I use will be linked down below in the description box, as well as the brushes. Don't forget to like if you enjoyed this video and to subscribe because you guys won't want to miss any more videos to come. See you later.